Hello YouTube, my name's Sean Connors and welcome back to the Outsiders channel. This is a second question posed by the Wild Stallions fan, and he asked what happens when you have less players than expected turn up on the table on the night, effectively. How do you cope with that? And that's a great question. It's a very simple answer to it. I think most GMs will adapt to the game on the fly. They will decide quickly whether an encounter needs to be honest, to be weakened off slightly, maybe taking one or two opponents out of the mix. The way I do it is I work out a rough average. So if I know I'm going to have 5 players turn up, I work out the encounter for 4 and actually adjust up, because I find that easier than I do if on the night we get an unexpected situation where one player drops out. More often than not, by working to the average, it works out very well, because obviously, not everybody can make it every time. Although I do think a lot of the games are very well prescribed, and I get exactly the amount of players I expected. But I do that for some groups where I know through the history of the game. Hi, Paigey, you coming in to say hello? Come on in. Come and say hi. This is Paige Connor. She's a future DM. If I've got a group where it's traditional, the odd player will drop out, then I would use the average. If I've got a group where it's pretty solid, that would be an unusual occurrence, but I will adjust on the fly, normally taking 1 or 2 opponents out, depending on the level of the characters, to be fair with them. If in doubt, you can put less in, and if you think it's become several encounters become too easy, of course you can do the encounters over waves. You could easily introduce a secondary wave of NPCs that were unexpected, again to create a better balance in the game, but you'll adjust it on the fly. It takes a bit of practice. If in doubt, you could have a look at some of the videos we've produced and some of the other YouTubers have produced. Sorry, Paigey, off you go. Where they do tackle this subject. I've used a video called Waves, where I'm explaining about using your NPCs in different waves, and there's a reason for that as well, because then it's easier to adjust if something is balanced, not so balanced, or has a problem mathematically. So that's what I would do. I hope that's answered your question, and I've hopefully given you some points. I never use NPC help. That was one part of what you said. No NPC help. I don't like that. I like the players to do it themselves. NPCs tend to take a lot away from the players. The players want to feel that they've succeeded at the challenge. Anyway, I've been Sean Connors. This has been Outsiders. Thank you for the question. Take care of yourselves and happy gaming.